ushindi kwa ukombozi wetu. Tujitoe wenyewe, tusimame pamoja kulinda uhuru na umoja wetu. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote, tuimbe pamoja, kuenzi shikamano hatima yetu. Tujitoe wenyewe kupambana pamoja, uhuru na umoja vitawale. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote na tujibidishe kutoa kilicho bora kwa Afrika. Chimbuko la wanadamu, chemchemi ya utamaduni, tumaini letu wakati wa mafarakano. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima.
It is Mount Mulanje Africa. You are watching us live wherever you are. This is a live production at Mount Mulanje Africa. And my name is Kato Mukasa, and of course in the studio is my Kenyan colleague, Hassan Baya, doing the production. Mount Mulanje Africa is a non-government organization. We are registered to do media work. And we have studios in Uganda, we have studios in Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, we have studios in Nigeria and Ghana, USA and the UK, and we are growing stronger and stronger. I want to encourage you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also our Facebook name is Humans TV Africa. And write to us. Our email is info@humanstvafrica.com. And of course, that is our WhatsApp message, WhatsApp number. Write to us. Our communication officer, Ben Kabeko, right in Kenya, will be able to respond to you. Now, we are here because we want to empower each other. Remember, you empower us, we empower you. The reason we are telling you to please subscribe. We want the numbers. Keep on subscribing at Humans TV Africa. When we subscribe, we are able to give you this and more. And of course, you are able to see all our shows. So far, we have over 500 shows made since we got registered, and we are getting stronger. Please subscribe. Now, we do exist because we want to educate our people. We want to learn from our people. We want to motivate our people. We want to transform our societies, one village at a time, one home at a time. Now, the intention of this TV is to change the narrative about us, about the people, to bring to you issues that other people don't talk about. Today, we are handling country profiles. We are handling a very important country, and that country is Malawi. Country profile. Let us look at Malawi very briefly. You are going to enjoy this country, and of course, you are going to be interested in going to Malawi. Let us look at images from Malawi. First, the maps of Malawi. That is the national flag of Malawi. That's the national flag, black, red, and green. Of course, we all know green refers to the nature, the green vegetation that is in the world, specifically in Malawi. Blood is that red color you see there. All of us have that blood that is red. And of course, you can see the rest of the image. That is country flag of Malawi. Let us look at other images of Malawi and appreciate this country. Very fast, buyer, if you can. Let us look at other images. Now, Malawi is a country right in Africa, right there in Africa. When you look at this map, you can definitely see where Malawi is, a beautiful country right there. Then when we go to this other map, which is more detailed, more specific, you see that Malawi, the capital of Malawi is Lilongwe. And of course, the neighbors of Malawi are Mozambique, Zambia, and of course, Tanzania right there. That is Malawi. That is Malawi. The country there. Now, Malawi has lots of interesting features. Of course, it has regions. It's divided into the north, central, and southern. And of course, we can see that in the north we have Chilapa, we have Lumpi, we have Mzuzu, we have Zemba, we have Lukoma. Central, we have Kasungu, Nishi, Doa, Michingi, Lilongwe, the capital state, of course, and others. We have, of course, in the south, we have Baleka, Neno, Mashinga, and others. Blantyre, one of the most known cities in Malawi, Blantyre there. Now, when you look at the minerals of Malawi, there are quite many. There are quite many. The mineral map of Malawi will be showing you, of course, how the different rocks, precious metals in Malawi. We have, of course, the cyanide, genesis, and of course, we have all these other metals right there, as you can see in the map, and of course, how they are spread throughout the country from the north to the south. All these are some of the minerals, the granite, and of course, other minerals, especially protons, those special rocks that you can use to make lots of good things and make a country proud. Those are some of the minerals found in Malawi. Please let us look at other maps very fast. Other maps very, very fast, my brother. Yes, now we are looking at the country map of Malawi. We are looking at the minerals. We are looking at the vegetation of Malawi right there, where they are concentrated, the granites, the organic, and of course the prosorganic, and of course all these other minerals, especially the rocks, that you can do so much out of these rocks, the morphic rocks, and of course all these other minerals right there. Now, Malawi is a unitary presidential republic, and the president right now is Lazarus Chakwera, and of course the vice president is Saros Chirima, and House Speaker is Catherine Gotani, and of course Chief Justice is Rizeni Mzukamanda. It is the National Assembly, the legislature, and of course it was once a colony of the British Empire, and it got the independence right there in 1966, and it became a republic. And of course, the total area of Malawi is that area, not so big, but of course, we can see it is at 11,840 of 84 kilometers, square kilometers, of course. And of course, the square miles are 45,000 square miles. It makes it the 99th country in terms of size. And of course, water covers a lot of Malawi, covers about 20%. I'll be showing you a lake that actually is covering much of Malawi. A fifth of Malawi is covered by a lake, a water body right there. Population of Malawi is good. As we speak, there are 21 million people in Malawi, according to the census in 2018, and the density right there is 153 per kilometer. Not so bad. The GDP of Malawi is also something we can look at. as in terms of economy of Malawi, the purchasing power parity right there, which is 37.9, call it 38 dollars, billion dollars in terms of GDP. Malawi is not doing badly in terms of GDP, by the way. The debt burden is also worsening, as it is in many countries. Now, the main tribes in Malawi are the Chewa, being the most numerous tribe, and of course others are the Yawo, Tumboka, Romwe, Nyanja, Sena, Mukonde, Ngoni, Mangaja, Lamba, Sukwa, and others. That is the prominent tribes in Malawi. Of course, the other tribes, but these are the prominent tribes in Malawi. There are many Bantus in Malawi as well. Let us look at other features of Malawi. Of course, Malawi officially was known as Nyasaland. It's a very landlocked country, just like Uganda. Malawi is landlocked. It is a country in southern Eastern Africa. Southern Eastern Africa, it is bordered by Zambia to the west, Tanzania in the north, and the northeast we have Mozambique to the east, southern, and of course southwest. Of course, Malawi spans over 45,000 square miles, and of course has an population of about 19 million. Of course, the recent stat shows there are over 20 million people. The capital city, of course, is Lilongwe, and Blantyre is the second largest city there. Of course, the third one is Mzunzu, and the fourth one is its former capital, Zomba. It has continued. Malawi, briefly, is known as a country from around the 10th century, where the Bantu migrated to Malawi. And of course, in the 1891, it was colonized by the British. And of course, they renamed it Nyasaland because initially it was known as British Central African Protectorate. And then the same people, the British, named it Nyasaland in 1907. In 1953, Malawi became a protectorate within the semi-independent Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland. And of course, the federation was dissolved in 1963. Now, in 1964, the protectorate was ended, and Nyasaland became an independent country as a Commonwealth realm under the Prime Minister Aston Banda, and was renamed Malawi. Now, 2 years later, Banda became the president by converting the country into a one-party presidential republic. He declared presidential. He made himself life president in 1971. And of course, in the next few decades, Banda became so repressive, there was a dictatorship there. And of course, the multi-party system set in 1993. And of course, Banda was defeated in 1994 general election. And of course, we have had peaceful transition of power in Malawi since then. Malawi has had change of leadership without bloodshed since then. So far, 6 presidents. Let us go to another slide, please, about Malawi now. Let's look at the real images now about Malawi. Malawi is known for producing sweet potatoes. The country in Africa that produces more sweet potatoes is Malawi. Malawi has food, very spicy food in Malawi. Malawian cuisine includes kachumbari. They have a lot of kachumbari, a type of tomato and onion salad, known locally as sumu or shumu, simply tomato and onion salad. They also have thomba, a fermented drink made from white maize and millet or sorghum. They also have kandowole, which is made from cassava flour and water. They have futali, they have natural banana and bread. That's Malawi. Malawi has food, very rich in terms of food. Malawi has food. Now, Malawi has a beautiful culture. I love the culture of Malawians. There's a way they put on these things and become like scarecrow. They put on a lot of bird feathers, and then they jump around. They dance while jumping and stirring a lot of wind and dust. You know, they are very lively people right there. They put on a lot of scarecrows, if I may say, a lot of masks. You know, a lot of coloring, type of life are the Malawians right there. Very beautiful women right there. In Malawi, they like a bit of decorating here and there. They love their tradition. They love dancing. They love poetry. They love music. Yes, Malawi love their kind of food. And of course, naturally, they are people who are very entertaining. And of course, they love agriculture. Agriculture is a big deal in Malawi. Let us look at other images very fast Let's look at other images. Now, Malawi has better roads per se. The highway, they have better roads, of course. They have markets like much of Africa. And of course, water in Malawi is available. I told you that fifth of Malawi is covered by a water body from north to the south. Let us look at other images, please, of Malawi. Malawi. Malawi is so beautiful. Malawi, of course, had gotten their Miss Malawi right there in a recent beauty election. Malawi has something unique. Give me that picture for a minute. Malawi has something very unique. They have a corn star prophet. They call him a prophet, but I call him a corn man, Bushiri. Bushiri, one of the guys who has been in Malawi converting people. There are many Malawians who are Christians, and Bushiri is taking a big number. You can see during the ushering of 2024, thousands and thousands, in fact, they say about 30,000 people were in Malawi attending a conference, a Passover, a worshiping event organized by this corn star called Bushiri. Bushiri, that's the man. They call him a prophet. I call him a corn star, Bushiri. A man who pretends to be a prophet and he pretends to be a foreteller, a miracle worker. The Malawians are so religious that actually a man like Bushiri can deceive them and get so much wealth from them. That is Bushiri, a man in Malawi there, making them look like pedestrians. Now, Malawi has beautiful villages, of course. Malawi has beautiful environment. You can see the beautiful huts there. I love the huts, my friend. I love the huts of Malawi. The environment is so good. The nature is very good. The weather in Malawi is fantastic, I should say. And of course, Malawi produces good food. They have food in Malawi. They're not starving. Yeah, that is the capital state and other cities. We have been able to pick a few photos from the capital state Lilongwe, and of course, Blantyre and Nzozo and other cities of Malawi. Those are the photos to show you Malawi. Now, I'm going to talk about Lake Malawi. And as I talk about Lake Malawi, I'm going to show you that Lake Malawi has fresh water, lake occupying the fifth of Malawi's land surface. It runs from the north region to the south, and is the second deepest lake in Africa and the sixth in the world. Give me the images of the lake. I'll be explaining it much better with it. Now, give me a minute there. Now, that is Lake Malawi. What is making it special? Let me give you a few insights into Lake Malawi. It's the second deepest lake in Africa and the sixth in the world by maximum depth. Number two, this lake has a depth of 264 meters and a maximum depth of 706 meters. Now, this lake is the second largest water volume in Africa, and globally, it is ranked number 5, just after Kapsani Singh, Balkan, Tanganyika, and Australia. It is ranked number 5. Now, this lake, as you see, it is its lake water volume is estimated to be 8,400 cubic kilometers and is about 3.5 times the volume of water in Lake Victoria. You can imagine 3.5 times the volume of water in Lake Victoria. It has so much water. Remember, it travels from the north to the south of Malawi. Now, in context, this water body can sustain the entire of Africa for 38 years. Lake Malawi can feed Africa with water for 38 years. For 38 years, assuming that the current annual freshwater doesn't actually dwindle. Now, by area, this lake has a surface area of 29,000 square kilometers, nearly the size of Lesotho. This lake is so big, nearly the size of a full country, and is ranked 3rd in Africa and 9th globally. By land surface, it's so big. And in the maximum, this lake you see right there, Lake Malawi, has so much to talk about. The maximum length of this lake is 580 kilometers long in terms of length, and making it the 9th longest lake globally and the 3rd in the continent. Longest lake globally, number 9, and the 3rd in the continent is in Malawi. And next also about this lake, It occupies the fifth of Malawi's surface area. I told you that already. It occupies, if you look at Malawi, fifth of it, of Malawi, is covered by this lake from the north to the south. And this lake, of course, has a special clear freshwater lake. It is having fresh water lake, and of course, it has a visibility that is often extends further than 30 meters. And this lake, of course, another wonderful thing about it, the lake is meromictic. It is what we call a meromictic lake, meaning that its water layers do not mix. Its water layers do not mix. And of course, it is one of those very important sites to watch in Malawi. Let us look at other images, my brother. Very, very fast. That was Malawi and the Lake Malawi. Malawi has animals, beautiful animals, I should tell you. Go and watch these animals. They have national parks, they have game reserves. Malawi is beautiful. Just like Africa, Malawi is indeed beautiful. That's the president of Malawi, Chakwera, in 2023. He's the sixth president of Malawi and is the incumbent. He came to power on the 28th of June, 2020. And of course, the vice president is Saulos Chirima, and of course, others. Now, Malawi, that's the country. How beautiful Malawi is. Malawi is a beautiful country. Malawi is a country that has not seen bloodshed. 6 presidents, all peaceful general elections. Malawi is a country to watch. Malawi is a beautiful country. And it's one of those countries that make you to be proud to call yourself an African, because Malawi has set very good examples. Corruption in Malawi is a bit low. Roads are being maintained. There is peace in Malawi. There is development in Malawi. And of course, the people of Malawi are happy people. Happy, peaceful, welcoming people. That is Malawi. I recommend you to go check out Malawi. Malawi has elephants. Some of the largest numbers of elephants in the world are in Malawi. Why don't subscribe to our TV? This is not a YouTube channel. This is a television station. And we are Humans TV Africa. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.